So Shaykh al-Fawzan, he said, الدعاء أمره عظيم. Supplication, it is very important. وهو السلاح المؤمن. It is the weapon of the believer. ولكن ينبغي أن يعرف أحكام الدعاء. It is upon the believer to know the rulings of dua, supplication. وفقه, and the regulations of dua. Dua is عظيم. Allah promised that He will answer our dua. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِ عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. If my servants ask you about me, if my servants ask you about me, then tell them I am near to them with my knowledge. And I answer the supplication of the one who calls upon me, Allah said. أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. Shaykh al-Fawzan said it's upon the believer to know the rulings and the regulations of supplication, حتى يكون دعاؤه نافعا له, so that his supplication is beneficial for him. He said, فليس كل دعاء ينفع, فليس كل دعاء ينفع, as not every supplication will benefit the person. وليس كل دعاء يستجاب, and not every supplication will be answered. إلا إذا توفرت فيه الشروط وهي, unless the conditions of dua have been met, and they are as follows. Listen carefully, brothers and sisters. Some of the conditions of a dua. He said, أن يكون دعاء مشروعا. Firstly, the dua it has to be legislated, meaning allowed. The dua, it has to be legislated. You cannot transgress in your dua. You cannot ask for something forbidden in your dua. So the dua, it has to be something that is legislated. Secondly, أن يكون خالصا لله. It has to be done sincerely for Allah alone. You have to call upon Allah alone. إِذَا سَأَلْتَ فَاسْأَلِ اللَّهِ. If you ask of Allah. Thirdly, أن يكون مع اليقين بالإجابة. That when they call upon Allah, they are certain of being answered. When you call upon Allah, you are certain that Allah is going to answer you. You don't have any doubt. Because your Lord, He promised that if you call upon Him, He will answer you. Fourthly, أن يكون مع التحري الحلال وترك الحرام. That a person, when they make dua, a person, they try their utmost to ensure that what they are doing is lawful, and they stay away from that which is unlawful. So a person supplicates while striving to do that which is lawful and to stay away from that which is unlawful. And with regards to the hadith that we mentioned, brothers and sisters, so that we can finish in time, inshaAllah, just for clarity, because somebody may be confused. The meaning of the hadith, when the Prophet ﷺ said, لا يرد القدر إلا الدعاء ولا يزيد في العمر إلا البر. And we said that hadith is Hasan, it is sound up until there. That nothing repels the divine decree except for supplication. And nothing increases the lifespan of a person except for righteousness. Shaykh al-Fawzan, he mentioned here, explaining this. Shaykh al-Fawzan said, supplication is from the decree of Allah. So if Allah decrees for a calamity to afflict the servant, and if Allah decrees for the servant to supplicate, and that Allah Azza wa Jal will repel this calamity due to this supplication. Yes, when you make dua, that's decreed. So to clarify that, brothers and sisters, Hafidhahullah, so it's clear. This hadith, it does not mean that what is written in the preserved tablet will change or be altered. Because the preserved tablet, al-Lawh al-Mahfudh, it will not be changed, nor will it be altered. So this hadith, it does not mean that what is written in the preserved tablet will change or be altered. Rather, this hadith, it means that the decree that has been written, for example, the calamity, it has been written in the preserved tablet. And also your dua has been written in the preserved tablet. Because your dua is part of the decree. Your dua was a means and a reason for that calamity being lifted from you. So it was written that a calamity will befall the servant. And it was written, the decree, that the servant was going to supplicate. And the supplication is a means to remove that calamity. Naam. And that was what was clarified by Shaykh al-Fawzan. Shaykh al-Fawzan, he said, وَالدُّعَاء أَيْضًا مِنَ الْقَدْرِ. Because a dua, supplication, is also something that is decreed by Allah. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ تَبَارَكَ وَتَعَالَى إِذَا قَدَّرَ شَيْئًا فَلَا بُدَّ أَنْ يَقَعْ. And if Allah decrees something, it will happen. فَإِذَا قَدَّرَ اللَّهَ أَنْ يَدْعُوَ الْعَبْدِ. If Allah decrees for the servant to supplicate, وأنه سبحانه وتعالى سيدفع عنه البلاء بسبب هذا الدعاء. And Allah decrees that He will remove this calamity from the servant due to this dua. فهذا قدر يدفع بقدر. That decree, meaning that which was decreed, meaning the calamity, was repelled by something that was decreed. So for example, Allah decreed that a person is sick. Naam. And that person, he supplicates. Allah decreed for him to supplicate. But that supplication was a means for Allah removing, Hafidhahullah, that illness and that disease. And all of that is recorded in the preserved tablet.